Brothers, listen carefully. We live in a world that constantly tells men to chase love, to chase relationships, to chase validation from women before they've even built themselves. But the truth is simple. If you chase love before you build, you will lose both. And if you build first, everything else, including love, will chase you. This video is not just advice, it's a roadmap, a message every man needs to hear before he gives away his time, his focus, his energy, and his future. Today I'm going to explain why men must build before they love. The harsh reality of modern love. Look around. How many men do you see who are lost, broken, drained because they gave their best years chasing women instead of chasing purpose? Society teaches men to put love first, but reality punishes them for it. The man who has nothing built, no financial foundation, no discipline, no confidence, no mission, becomes disposable. He becomes easy to replace because without building himself, he has nothing to offer but his emotions. And emotions alone are not enough to sustain respect, attraction, or leadership. The truth is, love is not designed to save you. Love is a multiplier. If you are weak, it multiplies your weakness. If you are strong, it multiplies your strength. What building really means. When I say build, I don't just mean stacking money. I mean building in all areas. Physically, a strong body that demands respect before you even open your mouth. Mentally, a sharp mind that doesn't fold under pressure. Financially, a stable foundation so you never beg, never chase, never depend. Spiritually, a code, a higher purpose, something greater than yourself to believe in. Socially, a network, a reputation, a name that carries weight. This is building. And until a man has built at least the foundations of these pillars, his love will always be shaky, unstable, weak. Why building must come first? And let me ask you this. If you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of someone else? If you can't stand firm on your own, how can you carry the weight of a relationship? The world doesn't reward men for their potential. It rewards them for their results. And women don't fall in love with potential forever. They fall in love with reality. When you build first, you become confident, not needy. You choose love instead of begging for it. You attract respect instead of demanding it. When you build first, love comes to you on your terms. The trap of loving too early. And here's what happens to men who love before they build. 1, they compromise their mission. Instead of chasing their goals, they chase time with her. 2, they drain their resources, time, money, energy, all given away before they even stabilize their own life. 3, they lose themselves. They start molding into what she wants instead of what they're meant to be. And worst of all, when the relationship ends, and most do, he's left broken, starting from zero, while she moves on to someone who already built. This is the harsh cycle men repeat when they love before they build. The masculine path. Understand this. A man is respected for what he creates. A man is valued for what he builds. A man is remembered for what he leaves behind. Love is beautiful. Companionship is powerful. But without a foundation, it crumbles. That's why the masculine path is simple. Build first, love later. When you walk this path, you don't have to chase. Because when a man builds, when he establishes himself, when he stands tall in his purpose, women don't just see him. They gravitate to him. Delayed gratification, the masculine superpower. Every man must master this. Delayed gratification. Weak men want pleasure now. Strong men sacrifice now so they can enjoy everything later. Building before love is an act of delayed gratification, and it means you say, I will sacrifice short-term comfort, short-term validation, short-term romance, so that when I am ready, I can have everything on my terms. This mindset separates boys from men. It separates the distracted from the disciplined. It separates the lost from the leaders. Building creates choice, and here's the beauty of building first. It gives you options. When you are strong, focused, and established, you don't settle for love that drains you. You choose love that fuels you. You don't beg for attention. You command it. You don't cling to one relationship. You know you have abundance. A man who builds first is a man who chooses, not a man who waits to be chosen. The order of a man's life. The order matters. A man who flips the order, love first, build later, will struggle, but a man who builds first, then loves, will thrive. Your order should be 1. Purpose. Define your mission. 2nd, discipline. Build your habits. 3rd, foundation. Secure your finances, your skills, your health. 4, reputation. Earn respect. 5, love. Share it when you are strong enough to carry it. That is the order of a masculine life. Real examples. Look at history. Kings built empires before they took their queens. Warriors proved themselves before they married. Leaders established legacies before they started families. Even today, the men who build their businesses, their bodies, their brands, their value, these are the men who never need to chase. Love comes to those who built. Heartbreak comes to those who rushed. The final message. Brother, listen, you don't need to swear off love. You don't need to hate women. You don't need to live bitter. You just need to build, because when you build, you gain respect, you gain options, you gain control. Love is powerful, but without building, love will destroy you. With building, love will elevate you. So don't rush, don't chase, don't waste your strength too early. Build before you love, and when you do, you won't just find love, you'll find the right love at the right time on your terms. If this message spoke to you, share it with a brother who needs to hear it, because too many men are falling into the trap of chasing love before building themselves. But not you, not anymore. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and remember, the masculine path is simple. Build first, then love.